Hi everyone, welcome to Kenya News K. Now on this channel, we share to our viewers some of the news making headline in Kenya and across East Africa. So if you are looking for a channel to get news instantly, then you need to subscribe to Kenya News K. Of course, beside this, we have another channel, Stureh Punchline. Those people who are looking for political analysis, then you need to go and subscribe to Stureh Punchline, and you are going to enjoy the juicy political analysis there. Now, yesterday there was news making headline that the Stureh Member of Parliament, John Waluke, has been sentenced to 67 jail term. So, John Waluke, as of now, anatafutwa aende kuanza kifungo chake kwa jela. And he is not alone. Again, we have another person, Grace Wahungu, who has also been sentenced to 69 years in jail. This case did not start yesterday or last month. For those who remember, in 2020, that is 2020, September there, the Stureh Member of Parliament, John Waluke, together with Grace Wahungu, was sentenced to a jail term of 67 years and 69 years consecutively by the magistrate Elizabeth Juma. That's when it started. And the reason behind this was that these two used forgery documents to receive money to a tune of 297 million from NCPB. That's what they did. Now, for those people who don't know Grace Wahungu is a mother to the former Environment CS, Judith Wahungu. That is the mother. Now, both Honorable John Waluke, in fact, his full name is John Koi Waluke, together with the Grace Wahungu and the late Jacob Juma, were co-directors at the company known as Eradas Supply Limited. So they were running that company as co-directors. And according to what was in the court, they used their company to forge document, letters, and even alter receipts showing that they supplied maize to NCPB, but yet actually what they supplied was what we can refer to as hot air. So they supplied hot air, but they received money for nothing being supplied. You just use document there, you make receipts showing that you have delivered goods, but you delivered hot air, and then you get paid. That's exactly what these three individuals did. So in 2020, both Wahungu and Waluke had started serving their term in jail. So in fact, they had served for 3 months in jail. Then later, they appealed that case at High Court, and they were then released on a cash bail of 10 million and 20 million. So Waluke was given a cash bail of 10 million and Wahungu a cash bail of 20 million. Remember, in the beginning, the magistrate refused to give them a chance to maybe, they refused to give them a chance to apply for maybe a bail, a court bail there at the first, so that they can appeal, but later they allowed them. And one funny thing, the reason why they served these 3 months in jail was that these three were unable to raise that money timely. Because you know, when you have to do an appeal, that appeal should come within 14 days from the time of ruling or judgment. You need to appeal within 14 days. So they did not have enough money after appealing, to get them bail so that they will be doing their case when they are out of the court, out of the jail. So that was the problem. And I remember some time back, John Waluke's wife was outside here trying to ask well-wishers to help her raise money to go and bail the husband. I remember she came crying, asking for help. But with the Wahungu, within 6 hours, they were able to raise 20 million for her bail. And of course, she was bailed out. Simple as that. Now, this case has been going on for the last 2 years at the High Court after the appeal. And yesterday, of course, 6 October 2022, Justice Esther Maina made a ruling, actually by upholding the magistrate Elizabeth Juma's verdict. According to her, she found no reason to nullify what the magistrate had ruled. She is in agreement that the ruling was okay and these individuals need to return the money or serve the jail term. Because it was either they pay back money as ordered by the court or serve a jail term of 69 and 67 years. The money needed back 1 billion shillings. So they need to give money, 1 billion. In fact, they multiply that money as, you know, if this money was there, it could have maybe helped people to get food. Sababu they were supplying, by the way, they supplied, it was maize they were supplying. They were supposed to supply maize, but they never supplied maize. So the argument was that if this money was in business, it could have multiplied. And if it was to deliver maize, then go and at least help people while they were in areas where there's no food, we are facing hunger. It could have saved people's life. So that was the argument. So the remaining thing here is that, again, Waluke and the Wahungu can appeal this case, of course, maybe to Court of Appeal there. They can appeal the case within 14 days if they are not satisfied with this ruling. They can appeal the case. And again, another thing that is awaiting John Waluke is that in case he will not appeal this case, then the judge is going to write a letter to Senator Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Wetangula, because Waluke jail term is more than 6 months. It's more than 6 months. So that means he is going to lose his seat in case he's not going to appeal this case. He will lose his seat because serving 67 years would already win. And who will be serving those people in Sivisia? Either appeal or he loses his seat. So we are going to wait and see if he's going to appeal that case or he's going to surrender himself to the police or at KAMITI, maximum prison, to start serving his jail term. Now, for those who don't know or who are not aware about John Waluke, for your information, John Waluke was a close ally of President William Samoei Ruto by then when the president was still a deputy president, but when he was still campaigning for his 2022 election. They were working very closely and he was a close ally of Ruto. Besides this, John Waluke has also served in the army. For those who don't know, he has been a general in the army, but then he resigned to come and do politics. And the only thing that made John Waluke to go back to the Jubilee Party and contest on that party was because he had an active case in court, and maybe he thought maybe by joining President Uhuru Kenyatta's side, and he was sure that Raila Odinga was going to be president, then from there, maybe he just thought his case may be dragged, he will use those means to reach out to people within the government to help him keep on dragging that case in court, drag as you continue to serve. I think that is what was behind his mind. That's why he decided to move from the UDA side and go and join the government side. Unfortunately, things have gone against him. Raila did not become the president, but William Ruto got to the power. And now he's in the opposite camp. And now I'm wondering, why should the government stop the justice to be served to Kenyans by such people who fraudulently get money in this country? You're talking about corruption as the biggest problem in this country. Should you use the government to frustrate wheels of justice in this country? Because I was believing, even if Raila Odinga was going to take over this power, I think he should have not given an eye to people or ear to people like John Waluke. Let the court do their work. If he's found guilty, then let him serve his term. As simple as that. So we are going to wait and see, and of course we'll come back to update you with the next news as they come. Thank you. Let us meet in the comment section, but please subscribe to Stureh Pipeline. Again, subscribe to Kenya News K. Bye-bye.